Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to dive into a fundamental concept in programming: data types. Whether you're a beginner or brushing up, understanding data types is crucial for writing good code. So let's get started. When developing software programs, you often need to work with data, the input values that your program will process to produce output for the user. For example, let's say you are creating a program to calculate the interest rate for a bank deposit. The data you might need could include customer name, Alex, account number, A34343, deposit amount, 1212, tenure in days, 500, interest rate, 4.5, senior citizen, yes. Each piece of information here represents a different type of data. Text, AEG, customer name, useful for names, descriptions, or any non-numeric information. Whole numbers, e.g., tenure in days, used for counts or values without fractions. Decimal numbers, e.g., interest rate, useful when precision is needed, like in financial values. True, false values, e.g., senior citizen. A simple yes, no answer, used for conditions. In programming, these different kinds of data are called data types, and each type tells the computer how to treat the data correctly. When writing a program, it's important to understand what type of information you'll be handling so that you can assign it to the appropriate variables, the containers for storing data, allowing your program to accurately perform calculations and generate the correct results. Think of data types as a toolbox. In programming, we need to handle different kinds of data, like numbers, words, and even true-false statements. Each type of data is like a specific tool in this toolbox, used to store and work with information in unique ways. Let's break down a few common data types. First, we have numbers. Numbers are used to store numerical values, and they can be whole numbers, called integers, or numbers with decimal points, called floats. Imagine integers as whole apples and floats as slices of apple pie. They both represent numbers, but in slightly different ways. Next, we have strings. A string is used to store text. Anything written in quotation marks, like a name or sentence, is a string. Strings are handy for storing words and sentences. In programming, we use them for things like usernames, messages, or any kind of text. Now let's talk about Booleans. Booleans store only two possible values, true or false. Think of Booleans as simple switches. Is the light on? That's true. Is it off? That's false. Booleans are great for yes or no questions. Now, we also have more advanced data types like lists and dictionaries. Lists are collections of items, like a shopping list or a playlist. Dictionaries, on the other hand, store data in pairs, like a word and its definition in a real dictionary. Lists and dictionaries allow us to work with multiple pieces of data at once. Lists are good for ordered items, while dictionaries let us use labels or keys to organize our data. So there you have it. Data types help us store and organize different kinds of information in programming. Remember, using the right data type is like choosing the right tool for the job. Thank you for joining, and happy coding!